Good afternoon. My name is Morris Shapwaykeesic. Mm, I'm uh, I'm 60 years old, and I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor of residential school, and I'm also a survivor of Indian hospital. I'm also a survivor of 60 scoop, and I'm also a survivor of Indian boarding school program. I'm a and I'll talk a little bit about my story first. Um, like I said, I was born in the bush. I was born in the nickname they call it is Happy Valley. I was born in Happy Valley, and that was the name of an area near Armstrong, Ontario. The closest reserve to Armstrong, Ontario was my mom's reserve, my grandmother's reserve called Whitesand. But my grandfather's side, the male side is Fort Hope. Fort Hope First Nation is the male side of my family, and the female side of my family is Whitesand. So a lot of people they say, "Hey, he's from Fort Hope," and then a lot of people say, "Hey, he's from Whitesand. He's us. He's us." So I belong to both nations, and my sister always tells me, my older sister, she says, Morris, ever since you stopped using alcohol and, and drugs, is we knew you belong to all the people, and I thought about it. And I said, yeah, I guess life, when you experience life and you experience the joys of life and the sadness of life, you know, we're all on this journey. We're all on this journey from the beginning of our life cycle to the end to our completion. But on my life journey, I was born through the sacred birth canal of my mother, Marie Shapwaykeesic. I was born through her, and I was brought into this world. And I was born, and we lived a simple life. We were trapping, living on the land. Um, we were existing, and my mom was taking the best care of us as possible. And I don't I don't know if it's called richness in one setting, in one system, like European system, but in our system, um, we were all living in the bush, and we had no silverware in the bush. So my mom, she went and made birch bark spoons, and she gave us all birch bark spoons, and she made porridge for us. And you know, when I think about all those memories, you know, and being with my mom and being in that situation, and I didn't see no poorness about it. When I look in hindsight, there's nothing poor about being in the bush, eating with birch bark spoons, eating porridge with love, you know, my mom's love, the love of my mom, you know, the love of my mom to my brothers and sisters. I have 3 brothers, 3 sisters. So having my mom there and uh, and then just living like that for 3, 4 years, and then my journey, my journey in I guess since society started then, and I was maybe 3 years old, 3.5. I got very, very sick. I was really super sick, and my my mom, my mom asked her cousin if uh, if he could take me to the hospital to Silicate, and they said I wasn't. I was having a hard time breathing in the bush. I was, and they were saying that if I didn't go to the hospital, I would probably die in the bush. So they took me to the hospital. They took me to the Silicate Zone Hospital, the Indian hospital in Silicate. And then from there, I guess somewhere along the line, I had TB, tuberculosis. So I was really super sick. And then they took me to Thunder Bay. They brought me to Thunder Bay here, the sanatorium just outside over there. I was telling Shelby that the sanatorium was just over there. And I went there. And I went in there, and it was it was it was bizarre because I was used to hearing my grandma, hearing my mom, hearing my auntie, hearing my dad, my grandpa, and everybody speak Indian.